Hey guys, welcome back to Bathing Dangerous. Today we are going to be talking about the new Mortal Kombat trailer that just came out a few days ago. And because we're talking about Mortal Kombat, I am going to be Jax today.
And I'm going to be Kano.
That's right, you're going to be Kano. And the thing is about Mortal Kombat, maybe in the UK it wasn't as popular as it is here in North America. But from what you told me, you don't know a single thing about Mortal Kombat, do you?
No, I hope Kano's a good dude.
Well, Kano is a terrible person, and I'm pretty sure he's a rapist in Mortal Kombat as well. Or he's just a really bad guy. But anyways, what we're going to do here, I'm going to go through the list of characters that were shown in the Mortal Kombat trailer a few days ago. So this might not be the list of all the characters that end up in the movie. I'm going to show you a picture of each of the characters that were in the trailer, and I am just going to give you their name, and then just off the top of your head, 2 or 3 points for each character. You're going to say what you think. And at the very end of the list, you're going to pick who you think at the end of the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie, who you think is going to be crowned champion of Mortal Kombat. Okay, you got that right, Kano? You got it?
Got it.
All right, so we're going to get right
Let's go.
into it. All right, so I played it earlier today. And the first person that we see here, his name is Cole Young. What do you think about Cole Young here?
I think movie's going to make him win, but he shouldn't win.
So that's just your first
he
initial
just okay.
reaction.
I've seen the trailer. That's all I kind of know about it. But
Right.
I've seen most of them have like powers and stuff. Is he like a Batman type? Is he no powers, but he's got like a will to win?
We don't know. He has
Oh,
a mysterious tattoo on his
yeah,
chest.
the Mortal Kombat like
Yeah.
she just thought it was a birthmark.
Yeah, which is the worst line that they could have possibly said. But all right, so Cole Young, you're saying that he is going to be crowned champion already, possibly, but he
Probably is the
shouldn't
main
be.
character, yeah. But from what I saw of him, he's just like a human who went away to like a Raj Al Ghul type place, got some training, and now he's about to beat like Iceman.
Yeah. All right.
So,
All right. Going on.
okay,
All right. The next person we have here, the person that I am named after today, Jax. What do you
Jax.
think of Jax?
Again, like nice prosthetics, but if all he's got is strength, that's not going to do much for him.
All right. So
Um,
continue. Anything else?
I don't know how he's got the pecs he's got with fake arms.
All right. Well, a little bit about Jax.
Okay,
Obviously, you can see in the picture here. It looks like Sub-Zero basically
like
freezes
throws
his
his
arms
arms off.
and then breaks them off. So he was definitely built beforehand. But you're right. Now that he has those mechanical arms, he's not going to be able to work those like pectoral muscles. He doesn't have to lift weights anymore, though. You know what I
Right.
mean? All right. So
He just
Jax,
retains muscle mass.
thing about Jax, childhood, he was my favorite character to play in the Mortal Kombat games. I don't know why. He was just like the strong, powerful guy, uppercut people, smash them into the ground, that type of thing. But do you think Jax is gonna die in the? Do you think he's like just a person in there to get dummied out and just
I think he's going to be like a mentor type.
a mentor?
I think it's tough when they take a simple game, like because I understand Mortal Kombat to be similar to Tekken. I think it's
Right.
tough to take a simple game and give it like really elaborate movie backstories.
Well, I haven't played. There's so
They
many
call the
games.
champions.
There's so many games now to this point where they have like in-depth stories, complex stories that span over like the future, the past, the present, all this
hmm
shit. So I think they've like creatively they've done well with the games. Movie-wise, the movies are not very good. Did you even see the original Mortal Kombat back when we were like 10 or 11 years old? 9, 10, 11?
Oh, there's an original movie.
Yeah,
No,
there's
I
two
haven't seen it.
two like
Oh,
originals,
okay.
and then yeah, so they're like 1995 maybe, 96.
Right.
Scared the shit out of me as a kid. Anyways, Jax is in the second one. The second one is absolutely terrible. The first one's actually not too bad as far as like a 1990s video game movie goes. But let's continue. All right, so Jax,
Okay.
you think is going to be a mentor character, possibly. You think he's going to live or die?
Die.
You think Jax is going to
Die
die?
saving the young guy.
See, I think he'll live only because he's already got his arms blown
Yeah,
off. I think that's like they don't need to give
that's
him
enough.
any more. But you're right. He might be. Yeah, he might sacrifice himself actually.
hmm
All right. Next person. Look at this menacing looking guy right here, Sub-Zero. What do you think about
Yeah.
Sub-Zero?
If Malcolm in the Middle taught me anything, it's nobody beats Sub-Zero.
So the one thing you have known about Mortal Kombat is the name Sub-Zero.
Yeah, from Malcolm in the Middle.
All right. So what do you
Okay,
think?
he's just, I guess, just the trailer makes him out to just be like the almighty, unstoppable
Right.
bad guy. I don't know why ice over everything is like the all-powerful thing, but
It's true. So what do you think? Do you think he's gonna live or die?
well, if it's a movie, I think he's gonna. Unless they're planning to make more movies,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
think
guessing
about
he'll
that,
be.
too.
Yeah, maybe it won't just be a cut and dry. Because they did that with Assassin's Creed. They just put everything into one movie, and it was terrible.
I never watched it,
So
but I'm glad.
I
did.
don't know. I hope he doesn't die. I hope it's not just the like defeat the bad guy
Right.
and he's defeated.
Okay, so you think he's gonna be a bad
I think
guy
he's too cool.
in the movie, and he's too.
I'm gonna
cool.
say he won't die.
All right, but you think he's a bad guy?
Yes.
All right. All right.
He ripped Paul Jax's arms off.
Yeah, I guess in the trailer they're kind of not making him seem like anything other than a super intimidating like character.
Yeah.
All right, the next one, Scorpion. What do you
He
think
looks
about
awesome,
Scorpion?
doesn't he?
He does look awesome.
I think it's the hood.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Scorpion before?
No.
See, that's crazy because like Sub-Zero and Scorpion are both like the franchise.
Like the Ice and Fire.
Yeah, and they're just like the most popular of the Mortal Kombat characters.
Oh, okay.
So you don't know, like, there's like a famous line that Scorpion says, like it's Mortal Kombat. When people think of Mortal Kombat, there's like a famous line, and it comes from Scorpion.
Okay, what's the line?
It's "Get over here." Have you ever heard of that before?
Oh, no.
No. All right. Well, in like every game, he does like a move where he shoots this like a knife out of his wrist. And in this movie trailer, I guess it's like attached to a rope. But anyways, he hooks the person and then he says, "Get over here," and then he pulls them towards.
Oh, and then he pulls them.
Yeah. So what do you think about him? You think he's good, bad, and do you think he's gonna live or die?
See, the way I understood this trailer is that it's like every person for themselves.
Yeah.
Like battle royale style tournament.
Right.
So apart from the way it put across Sub-Zero, I don't get how anybody else is good or bad. Just everybody's trying to win. So, I mean, what did they win? Pride. I mean, is there a check? Is like
bragging rights.
okay.
They win their life. They don't have to die.
But why did they have to fight in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it's just like it's a tournament that happens once every 100 years or some shit. I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments.
And it's different characters every time.
Well, like you get invited to this tournament where it's all about, I think, like just honor and pride and showing that you're the best fighter in the world or in the whatever in the, I don't know if it's a universe, but yeah. So you get bragging rights. So what do you think? Live or die?
He's too cool. He's gonna live.
All right. Up next, Kano.
Ooh.
What do you think?
What happened to his eye?
No idea, but he can shoot lasers out of it.
Right. He looks like the type of character who looks great but doesn't do much with it. Just a big, like strong, like Dr. Evil's like main henchman.
Just a
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna die.
All right. And what do you would you think he's a good guy or a bad guy?
He doesn't look too good.
No, he doesn't look too good. I think I think in this movie trailer it kind of shows him as a good guy. But maybe they're showing like the character arc where he turns into a bad guy over time. But anyways, most of the time he is a bad guy. Yeah. All right. Liu Kang. He's the guy with the fire in his fists.
Okay. Bit like Pyro and X-Men.
Yeah. What do you think about Liu Kang?
Like, surely he's the one guy who can defeat Sub-Zero.
You'd think so.
Like, ice.
Well, we haven't even got. I didn't because we don't want to take so much time. But like, Scorpion is known as like an undead warrior who has fire. Like he can summon fire.
Oh, okay.
And shit. So Liu Kang.
So Liu Kang is just like the Diet Coke version.
So what do you think? Live or die, Liu Kang? Just from pure appearance. Die. Funny thing about Liu Kang in the original Mortal Kombat, all the way up until like a few years ago, he's the main protagonist.
Oh.
So he's like the guy.
So who's Cole Young then?
Well, that's the thing. That's why some people are wondering like who Cole Young is and why is he the main protagonist and Liu Kang
Oh,
is just
is it like maybe he's just going to become one of the characters?
maybe, but I think I think they are going in a different direction, and Liu Kang he's going to be a good guy, obviously, but he's not like
Okay.
the protagonist. But yeah, so he's like the bicycle kick, which is a really like famous Mortal Kombat move.
Yeah.
But that's Liu Kang. All right, we'll go to Kung
I'm waiting
Lao.
for that. Oh, maybe it was Scorpion. There was a guy who didn't look like Scorpion in the. He looked a bit like that PlayStation game you're playing at the moment, but he had the rope. He
I don't
was in the trailer. He's like throwing a knife on the rope. Is that
No,
Scorpion?
I think that is Scorpion. I think maybe
Oh, okay.
we're looking into the past when he gets. I'm assuming maybe he gets assassinated in that scene, and then he comes back as like an undead warrior Scorpion.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna guess, but who knows? All right, Kung Lao, what do you think?
I can't really tell much from him.
He's pretty generic, except for like the
yeah.
metal hat.
So what does
on
he
his
do? What's his thing?
head. You're looking at it. So like that steel hat or whatever it's made out of, he can like take it off, throw it, and cut people in half. And
Like Odd Job.
yeah, and he's just a really like skilled warrior. Again, I'm not
Okay.
that like knowledgeable about Mortal Kombat as well.
Yeah.
But I
But
do
you know
like
what?
it.
By the sounds of it, Mortal Kombat, being a skilled warrior might just not cut it because this is like a tournament of champions. So
yeah, it's a little
if
unfair.
you're just selling me on, oh, he's got skills, then
Yeah.
he's not gonna last.
All right, I think Kung Lao is also gonna die. I feel like
Yeah.
he's gonna show
If
off.
it's
his
like a
spinning
one
hat.
person walks out alive, then
Yeah.
no star, I guess.
All right, moving on. Raiden. What do you
Oh,
think of him?
jeez.
Take it in. Take it in. Soak it in. What do you think?
So he's like a storm type character.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, he
Bring
can,
the lightning.
Yeah, he brings the lightning. He could possibly be a god. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna need a yes or no on that one.
So what do you think? Live, die.
If this is a tournament, then I'm gonna have to say die.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, unless they want to continue it into like a franchise, basically, then you know
Yeah,
that.
and then there's all like origin stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you knew Mortal Kombat, you'd probably say Raiden is not going to die. I'm going to say he's not going to die just because
Okay.
I feel like he's not even going to fight. I think if you were looking at a mentor character, then Raiden is probably going to be the mentor that like comes down to the protagonist, talks to him, and then like disappears. Even though Raiden could probably just single-handedly just kill everyone and get everyone out of trouble and then just go home. All right. So, but for you anyways, when we watch the movie, Raiden, if he dies, then you can come back here and say you were right about Raiden.
I'll try about Raiden.
All right, next one, Mileena. Look at this
Yeah, she's frightening.
intimidating character here.
Yeah.
What do you think about her?
Can you give me any sort of?
Honestly, I don't know.
extra-
I think she's the sister, like a good character in the Mortal Kombat series was, I think her name's Katana, who's like a really popular female character. And I think Mileena is the sister of Katana. So other than that, your guess is as good as mine here, but I'm assuming she's not a nice character.
No, from that, you wouldn't think so.
No. But she does have Raphael's, what do you call them?
Yeah, true. Are the
Tridents or
size or something?
I don't know, but she looks like she just impaled someone with that bad boy.
And then licked it clean.
So what do you think, live or die for Mileena?
I'm gonna say live.
Really? I would say she's definitely
I think she
gonna
seems
die.
interesting.
Yeah, okay. All right, moving on. Shang Tsung. Can't really go off
First 5 minutes, he's gone. This is going to be the opening scene is going to be his death.
That's hilarious because
He's not making it to the tournament.
Shang Tsung.
He's gonna be the wicked cool voice who explains what the tournament is.
Oh, well, you're right about one thing, I think, but Shang Tsung is like the main bad guy in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah?
Well, he's like
I
one of
don't
the
know.
he's one of the big bad guys in the original Mortal Kombat movie. He's the main bad guy, and at the very start of the movie, Liu Kang's brother is fighting him, and then his main ability, Shang Tsung, is he can take the soul out of a person And so another really
Okay,
famous,
that changes things.
yeah, another really famous Mortal Kombat line is him when he says like at the end he'll say your soul is mine in like a really intimidating voice, and then he'll suck the
Right.
soul out of a person. So I don't know what he's gonna be like in this movie. I think he's still like the I don't know, like one of the main bad guys, or he's in charge of the tournament. He gets
In charge of the
everyone-
games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and then maybe at the end, they'll have to fight him or something. But he definitely has a cool voice. So maybe that'd be pretty crazy if in the first 5 minutes they just lop Shang Tsung's head off, just rolls down the fucking stairs. But I feel like he's in it for the long haul.
See, you also can't go through and say, "Oh, what do you think of this guy?" off one picture of his face,
Yeah.
and then I give my opinion. It's like, "Ha, you're so wrong."
All right.
Maybe
That's true.
whoever the tournament comes down to, they pair together and face off Shang Tsung.
Yeah, that might happen. That'd be a good prediction. All right.
Mhm.
Last one, I think here. Goro. What do you think?
Jeez, he
what do you
looks
think of-
menacing. So he's the only. They're all the others, apart from like sucking souls out of people and stuff, can be sort of explained. Future science, good prosthetic arms, and
Yeah,
ninja abilities, throwing ropes, and
right.
even at a stretch, summoning lightning. But like he's just otherworldly,
Yeah, so I think he's like Shang Tsung's champion.
like creation.
So, well, like he fights for Shang Tsung. Like he's
Okay.
like his champion to put into
Mhm.
the battle. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, he's like otherworldly. So what do you think? You think he dies?
Yes, because I think Shang Tsung is going to have to fight if he doesn't die immediately, then
Right.
he's going to have to fight, and there's no reason for him to if Goro's alive.
All right. So out of all the people that we just looked at,
Yeah.
all of the people, who do you think, if you had to pick one that would come at, everyone else dies, only one is able to walk out of the Mortal Kombat tournament alive? Who do you think it's going to be?
I have two answers. Because it's a movie, I think Cole Young.
Mhm.
But if I could pick someone, I'd pick Scorpion.
Nice.
I just like how he looks.
Right. And then you think
Or Mileena.
just that unsung,
That would be a
like,
cool twist.
right,
Because
the
she just
underdog or
looks
something.
frightening. Yeah, yeah.
Scorpion, I think, is probably a good bet. They're definitely not going to kill off Scorpion. He's like the franchise. People love him. Sub-Zero, I think there's a good and a bad Sub-Zero, depending on like what movie or what storyline you're following in the games. So I think this is the bad villain Sub-Zero.
Kind of like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, and then I think at some point maybe they'll bring in like the good Sub-Zero. All right, but you think
Look at Mileena. She wants it more.
it looks like
She wants it more, Gordon.
I'm gonna look up her after because she looks like a vampire or something. Just
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
people's
yeah.
arms. All right, well, as far as Mortal Kombat goes, that is pretty much it. So in the comments, leave who do you think. Well, first you could correct all the terrible things that we said if we messed up so much, especially me, since Kano doesn't really know anything about Mortal Kombat. But leave who you think is going to be the champion in the comments section below, and please subscribe to our channel. We have 7 people right now, and we're trying to get to 1 million within a month. Have a great day, and we will see you later.
Thanks, Jax.
Thank you, Kano.